Hello readers and writers of the internet, welcome back. So, I want to start this video how I usually start it with apologizing to you guys. I do actually have a relatively valid excuse this time. And like I hate being that person that like puts like, I don't know, all their issues online. But this is something I've been going on, something that I've had going on, and there are reasons for my lack of reading and you know, doing this and other stuff. So first off, I want to apologize. Second off, I've been dealing with vertigo, so lights are very sensitive to me. Like right now, my ring light is really bugging me. But this isn't as bad as like I've been sensitive the past couple of weeks. Like the thought of just looking at like a ring light in the past, I was just like, there's absolutely no way. And then I have been having trouble with movement and processing movement in terms of my eyes and my head. And so I haven't been reading lately because like I've tried to read and like just the constant back and forth has like given me migraines and stuff, and I can't do that. I could be listening to audiobooks. I'm not really in that mood right now. I need to go through my library though and like see what I have there. But yeah, now that long intro is out of the way, this is going to be a May wrap up in June TBR, so let's get into that. In May, I only read one book. It's Diarrhea the Wimpy Kid, Un Renacio. So this is the first book in the Diarrhea of the Wimpy Kid series, and this one is in Spanish. I want to read quite a few of these in Spanish. I'm just waiting to order the other one. I have to order it off Amazon, so I'm going to be ordering that one soon and hopefully get started on that one. But yeah, that's it for the TBR. House of Hollow by Crystal Sutherland. This one I'm almost done with. Like I have that much more to go, and then like most of this is like, you know, intros to like other books and stuff. But I've kind of, it's not only like reading bringing pain that kept me from reading this book, it was the fact that I don't know, like I'm interested, but like at the same time I'm not like, oh my gosh, I'm almost done with this book, this is so great, you know, let's go, let's, you know, final stretch. I'm just like, meh. You know, if I find out what happens, great. If I don't, great. I'm not going to, I just blanked on the word, DNF this book. I'm not going to DNF this book because I'm too far into it, but I don't think this is gonna be a favorite, you guys. I honestly don't, which is a shame because the cover is really pretty. I actually really enjoy the writing style. It's like really dark. I just couldn't, I don't know, it was weird. Like there were certain things involving the plot where it was, you know, really had me hooked. Sorry, that's my cat. Really had me hooked in the plot, and then it would like switch right back out. I'm like, okay, I'm no longer hooked. I think you know. So yeah, I don't really know what's going on there, but I'm just gonna power through it and finish this out, hopefully. And then, if you have noticed already, I have quite a few more books that I've acquired. The Song of Achilles, my sister actually gave it to me. She just found that it wasn't her cup of tea, and I'm like, I'll take it. You know, that's like a $16 book. I'll take that. She's like, yeah, okay, have it. So there's that. And then I actually bought this the other day. If We Were Villains by M.L. Rio. This one is about someone who, Oliver, he gets released from jail after he kills someone, and the detective has to try and figure out why he did it. but him and his 4 friends are very much into Shakespeare and poetry and actually acting out the characters that they play on stage, so like the villain, the hero, that kind of stuff. So that's what happened, and it's just going through that. I've heard really good things about this book. I'm so glad that they did a cover change, because the original cover of this, I was not feeling it. But I saw this, I'm like, that sounds familiar, and then like I read the blurb, I'm like, it is! So we have that one that's up in the running. The Maidens by Alex Michaelides. Jeez. By the way, I finally managed to get a physical copy of The Silent Patient, which I absolutely love. I listened to this one on Audible, so I didn't have it physically, but I finally got my hands on it. So this one is also by him. This one doesn't have as good of reviews as The Silent Patient, so my hopes aren't too high, but at the same time, I really enjoyed the writing style. The premise for this one is really interesting. It is about Marina, who gets into like a sorority, and it turns out to be like a cult. So that's really fun. So I think this is the one that I'm going to be reading next, but I have one more that I'm really interested in. The Essex Serpent by Sarah Perry. I have not heard a single thing about this book, but I saw it in like Target, and I saw that it had Tom Hiddleston in it, and then I saw that it was a Apple TV Plus show, and I was like, I had no idea. I had no idea this book existed, and like the premise actually caught me. It's I believe it's historical fiction, so it's London in 1893, and Cora is the main character. She's seeking refuge. However, myths start to come to life. I believe one of them is the Essex Serpent, so things start to happen as they unravel the truth. So yeah, that one really interested me, and then it just helps that my favorite actor is in a TV show about it. I went through his Instagram. He didn't post anything about it, so like I don't think anyone knows about this unless you go to like his IMDb page and you see it and you're just like, okay. But like, Tom, honey, sweetie, your fans want to know what projects you're working on. You didn't even post it on Facebook. Usually you post it on Facebook, but like I had no idea. It's like, Tom, post on Instagram, please. All what? I think it's bumped up to like 11 million of us want to know what you're working on, and this seems fairly interesting. So yeah, I've heard no like press about the TV show. I've heard no press about the book. No one's promoting it anywhere. It's not on TikTok. It's not on Instagram. This was like one of my rarest finds ever. Like I just looked down and I was like, is that Tom Hiddleston? And I read close, I'm like, yeah, that's Tom Hiddleston. So yeah, this is another one that's in the running. It's just gonna be these main 3 right here, but again, I think I want to do the Maidens first. The chapters seem relatively short, so hopefully I can just breeze through that. But that is my May wrap up in June TBR. Not that exciting. Again, so sorry for the wait. But yeah, hopefully I can get a few more videos out to you guys relatively soon. I have a few ideas. So yeah, thank you as always for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. And it means the world to me if you follow me on all my other social medias. It's Instagram, Facebook, and my reading platforms. Those will be listed down in the description below. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!